1560 Geneva Bible. Prologue to Hebrews. For as much as diverse, both of the Greek writers and Latins witness that the writer of this epistle for just causes would not have his name known, it were curiosity of our part to labor much therein. For seeing the Spirit of God is the author thereof, it diminisheth nothing the authority, although we know not with what pen he wrote it, whether it were Paul, as it is not like, or Luke, or Barnabas, or Clement, or some other. His chief purpose is to persuade unto the Hebrews, whereby he principally meaneth them that abode at Jerusalem, and under them all the rest of the Jews, that Christ Jesus was not only the Redeemer, but also that at his coming all ceremonies must have an end. Forasmuch as his doctrine was the conclusion of all the prophecies, and therefore not only Moses was inferior to him, but also the angels, for they all were servants, and he the Lord, but so Lord, that he hath also taken our flesh, and is made our brother, to assure us of our salvation through himself. For he is that eternal priest, whereof all the Levitical priests were but shadows, and therefore at his coming they ought to cease, and all sacrifices for sin to be abolished, as he proveth from the 7th chapter, verse 11, unto the 12th chapter, verse 18. Also he was that prophet of whom all the prophets in time past witnessed, as is declared from the 12th chapter, verse 18, to the 25th verse of the same chapter. Yea, and is the King to whom all things are subject, as appeareth from that verse 25 to the beginning of the last chapter. Wherefore, according to the examples of the old faith, we must constantly believe in him, that being sanctified by his justice, taught by his wisdom, and governed by his power, we may steadfastly and courageously persevere even to the end in hope of that joy that is set before our eyes, occupying ourselves in Christian exercises, that we may both be thankful to God and dutiful to our neighbor.